G'day everyone. I just thought I'd do a quick video because I get the questions all the time, especially when young guns. What are mum and dad going to think? So I'm here with the young sapphire gun, Taylor Daly, and her father, Paul Daly, and obviously her mum, Sharon Daly. And we've go easy because they had a bit of a party last night. Their son's 18th. So you guys, thanks for your time. So when you first found out that when Taylor came home and said that she's joining Jeunesse, I'll ask you, Paul, first. What did you think?
Well, I didn't really know too much about it.
Yeah.
I guess I was a little bit surprised because she'd had a crack at a couple of uni courses and it wasn't really for her.
Yep.
But Taylor's always been very determined to do what she wants to do, and normally not too much I can say changes that. So if it's what she wanted to do and she thought she could make it work, well, good on you, have a crack.
Yeah. But for you personally, about the business, were you sceptical? Did you?
Yes, I was a bit sceptical.
So what? That's fine. So what did you think?
Well, it was probably network marketing, pyramid selling. It was that sort of concept.
Yep.
That was my view.
Yep.
And I guess my prejudice to that.
Yep. Yeah, which is normal because I didn't know either when you first start. What about you, Sharon? What did you think?
I was probably concerned her giving up her uni courses.
Yeah.
But she wasn't enjoying those. So at the end of the day, I thought, well, she has the support of us while she's doing that, and so the income and all that sort of thing was, she had our support.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if I can ask, what was the first change that you noticed in Taylor? What did you?
There was a lot about probably Steve.
Yeah.
Steve says this, Steve that.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, great, but what does it mean for you?
Yep.
And she seemed to be a little bit scratching around, probably finding her own way in the organisation.
Yep.
But look, over time, just the feedback from people saying how well she's doing and how she's growing and so forth, and her confidence was improving, and probably self-esteem.
Yep.
So it seemed like it was working for her, and as a parent, that's terrific. So,
Yeah. So you must have had some concerns when you thought she's making such a change in her life with her uni courses.
Yeah, we did.
And look, sometimes you think, they've got to have a go, see if it works, and if it doesn't work, well, then you can go back and do something probably more traditional. But so far, I don't think she's looked back at all.
No, well, she certainly has. So tell me, when you first told your parents, what did you say, Taylor?
Well, actually, I came home from an event in Shepparton, and I just about to hand in like a 3,000 word assignment that I'd been working on, and I just came in after the event and said, guys, I'm deferring uni, and they just said, no, you're not. And I was like, I am, and it's a bit of a debate. And then, I just said, well, you're obviously not ready to have a chat about it now, so we'll chat about it another time. And I deferred, and we didn't talk that much for a few weeks. And
No
then
looking back.
I think Mum felt a bit sorry for me and came around. And
Good
then,
old Mum, eh?
Dad as well, so...
Yeah.
Well, Dad joined the business.
Yeah, Dad's an
Awesome.
executive.
Isn't that fantastic? That's
Yes.
awesome. I didn't know that.
Oh, look, I haven't really dedicated a lot of my time on that too.
Yeah. But the support for your daughter, that's fantastic.
Well, it's also having a look and
Yeah.
hopefully improving my knowledge a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've got a lot more to learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, it was a bit of a show of support and to help her along the way.
That's fantastic. So as parents, if obviously, because we've got a lot of young people starting to join the business, and what I'm really noticing now is when you have an in-home meeting, mum will come and have a look. So what advice would you give to the mums because some of the mums are going to see this on YouTube? What advice would you give to some of the mums?
I would encourage them to have a home launch at home and just be very supportive and be there, invite as many of your friends around as well. I guess when Taylor first started, she enrolled myself as well.
Yep.
And being so young at the time, she didn't have a lot of warm market, so
Yep.
I was sort of competing with her a little bit with my friends, and
Yep.
I thought, well, I'm taking business off her, and so I've sort of allowed her to take over. So
Fantastic.
with a little bit of support still
Yep.
from myself. But I encourage mums to certainly get on board and have their home launches for their kids at home, and
And what present is she going to buy when she gets Emerald?
Well, I'm just ring the garage for them to say
I'll win one in Macau.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I think the whole thing now is just to keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Listen and ask questions. With the launch we had here, that Steve and Anne's more than happy to take any questions about anything.
Yeah.
And afterwards, it was quite good. So just help people come with an open mind and hear the story.
Fantastic.
And we also, when I spoke to my girlfriends, we got 30 here for the
Wow.
night.
30.
Yeah.
30? 30. 3 0. That's
But
awesome.
I also
But
asked
hold
them,
on. Actually, can I just stop you on that? So how did the process go of getting 30? Because that's a fantastic launch. So
Yeah,
how
it
did
was
you
a
do
good
that?
I just mentioned that Taylor and I had gone into Jeunesse, and not a lot of people knew a lot about it, and I just asked them whether they would come and support us.
Yep.
And come for a listen, and they were more than happy to
That's
do that.
fantastic.
So yeah, we got some good results out of that,
Yeah,
didn't we?
about 8 people signed up.
8.
Yeah.
So that's and then the duplication process kicked in.
And the funny thing is, 1 or 2 have since joined Hazel, and that have since
Yeah.
joined them. So
Fantastic.
yeah, no, it was
We're
good.
getting some food and some drink. Probably help encourage
Well, we
people.
always say the more we drink, the better we sound. So that's easy.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. All right.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Well, thank you for your time. I hope this just gives you a little bit of an insight into, obviously, a young star who's on the verge of massive stardom, and obviously a very supportive family environment around her, which is good. So, thanks for your time. I appreciate that, and see you on the beaches of the world. Cheers.